Good morning, viewers. Today I want to show you a little bit of um, hardening and primary and secondary hardening phase. As you know, the hardening is the most important phase of tissue culture technology. Unless the tissue plants are hardened or acclimatized, the plant will not survive in the field. So, hardening phase is extremely important and very vital and very sensitive, because in the tissue culture lab, the plants remain in the test tube or in the culture vessels. They don't have the waxy layer on the epidermal tissues. That's why as soon as we release the plants from the test tube to the field, immediately the rate of respiration goes higher and higher, and the plants uh, die because of uh, losing water content in the leaves, and because of what we call in short dehydration. Therefore, uh, proper acclimatization or adaptation of the tissue culture plants in the hardening area is very important and deadly important, I would say. In Asia, we have observed that during summer, the mortality rate, right, it starts from, you can say, right from April, May, June, July, August. These 5 months are very sensitive for the tissue culture TC derived plants, because the temperature normally in these 5 months goes higher and higher up to 35, 32, 30 degrees Celsius, and it is very difficult to withstand the in this climatic outside condition, ex vitro condition, we would say. So what we have done, you can see the bigger, higher plants, the banana plants and other angiospermic plants we have planted outside our this hardening area, just to keep the area cooler as far as possible during the summer. Now I am entering into the hardening area. You can see everywhere we are trying to plant banana plants and other plants outside the hardening area to keep our this place cool and to save from the scorching sun during sizzling hot days. This is very vital. And in the upper side we have, this is net, and above the net there is a polyethylene shade, and then this net, just to keep the plants cool, because we don't want the temperature must not rise beyond 25 degrees Celsius, should not be during the summer. But as soon as we enter into the pre-winter season, right from September, October, November, December, January, February, these 6 months, the mortality rate will be very low, maximum 10 to 15% mortality. But during the summer, our mortality rate normally goes higher, just because of temperature. So to maintain the temperature, we are trying to plant different plants outside the, as you can see, outside our hardening area just to remain cool and protect the sunlight, especially from 10 o'clock in the morning up to 3 o'clock. This is eastern side of our hardening area. So from 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock in the morning, we are trying to protect the sunlight, and this is the western side of our this hardening area. From after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, still we are trying to protect the sunlight. So this is our main mission, just to keep the plants cool. Here I can show you some of our hardened plants. Recently we have planted in the last month. You can see the plants are growing, but the health condition is very slowly improved, very slow. The reason is the temperature. These plants are almost 1 month old hardened plant. The health condition is not up to the mark, I would say, but slowly improving. This is 1 month old plant, and these are the plants just 1 week. The plants are growing, almost hardened. If you want to know the mortality, I would say here almost 20% mortality we have had by this time. But these plants will not die. These are 2 months old plants ready to transplant in the bed. Those in the tops, all these are 2 months old hardened plants. No risk whatsoever. You can see the flowers. It has been raining for the last even 1 week. It's not continuous rain, but it has been raining off and on. But still the flowers are blooming. New capitulum are coming frequently. Different edges of the capitulum, you can see the capitulum. You can see the flowers. So this is today is 9th August, if I'm not wrong. So after having consecutive rain for 7 days, even more than that, we had little stagnant water inside our bed, but still the plants become little weaker due to stagnant water. But still, if we have full-fledged sunlight for the next 7 days, everything will be fine again by the grace of Almighty. I am very much optimistic. Still we have, you can see the upper side, still we don't have any polyshade house. No polyshade house whatsoever. Absolutely not. So this is all about You can see the capitulum is perfectly alright. If we have sunlight for the next 1 week, everything will be okay, inshallah. So I would invite you to enjoy our next video. Till then, bye bye.